But you can't just willy-nilly just go start picking out people on public property to ban.
And we're not here for willy or nilly. How are y'all?
Good, how are you?
Good.
So y'all here for services?
Yes, I'm a journalist, so that's my service.
Are you here for service from the DHR, Department of Human Resources?
No, I'm here to do a story on...
Okay, did you schedule a time with them to do the story? Because they have PR people for that.
Yes, I did not, because the freedom of the press doesn't require a schedule to do a story.
It does if you want an interview or you want to...
I didn't ask anybody to interview.
Okay, but you can't just show up and start...
I've got 600 videos on the net all over the country of doing this exact same thing.
Okay, well, you have video of in here, but this is not a public building.
It's not?
No.
Is this privately owned?
It is a private business operated by the state.
I swear, these cops argue just to argue. They don't care how ridiculous or flat out wrong the nonsense coming out of their mouths sounds. They'll twist reality, invent problems, and keep pushing just to flex control. But let's be crystal clear here. This is a public place. As long as this journalist hasn't broken any actual law, he has every right to be exactly where he is, filming, asking questions, and holding them accountable like any free citizen should.
If you don't have reason to be here, if you don't have an appointment for services, you can't just hang out in here.
Okay, so this isn't taxpayer funded.
It is taxpayer funded.
That
they
makes
have
it
the right
public.
to refuse services to people. They have the right to ban people from the property.
If there's been a law broken, absolutely.
Okay.
I agree with that 100%. If there's been a law broken, you could ban somebody from public property.
Right. So,
But you can't just willy-nilly just go start picking out people on public property to ban.
and we're not here for willy or nilly.
Right, but I'm a journalist.
You're willy and he's nilly.
I'm a journalist. I have the right to the freedom of the press.
Journalists also have journalist identification for which you have refused to produce.
I am a independent journalist.
You should still, by law, have an identification showing you as press. Do you have that?
If you tell me by what law, I will show you my press.
Go with no.
I mean, it's almost like these guys go through zero training, which from all the videos I've seen throughout the years, it pretty much seems like they don't. You absolutely do not need any kind of special license or identification to be a journalist or to prove you're a journalist. It is your right, and it is something you need to stand up for, or it can be lost. Some would argue it's being torn apart already in the United States.
So if you're going to show up and do something that is journalist related, you should schedule a time to do that. Okay, that way it's convenient for them and you. Otherwise, it is what is considered suspicious, very suspicious, that you show up and are videoing and you have no reason to.
Is suspicious a crime?
It can be, yes.
Misdemeanor or felony?
I'm not getting into that with you. Okay. The issue is, in the state of Alabama, by state law, suspicious behavior allows us to get involved. Suspicious behavior can then constitute other crimes, like harassment, okay? That is a state law. Are you an Alabama resident?
No.
Okay. You're still subject to the laws of the state of Alabama while you are here.
Absolutely, and I've looked into all the relevant laws to what I'm doing.
Okay. Whether you deem one relevant or not, the law is still applicable, okay?
Oh, I
You cannot
understand.
just show up in here and want to video. And if it makes people nervous, then they're going to call us, okay?
This is the 11th Circuit, right, Alabama?
Which has to do with what?
Smith v. Cumming.
Okay.
The right to video record our public officials in the course of their public duties.
What
And
public official?
everybody in here that's taking
They're not a
taxpayer,
public official.
anybody taking taxpayer dollars is a public official. Smith v. Cumming, yes, Smith v. Cumming was about police officers. Okay? Any public official that
These are
takes
not
public,
police officers.
anybody that takes public dollars has a right to be videotaped by the press so that we can bring that information to the public to disseminate.
I think this guy cannot make it more clear for them, and he's doing a great job by doing it in a calm manner. You can tell these cops do not like it, but they need to hear it, even though unfortunately most times it's useless because they don't think they're ever wrong or they're simply power hungry.
I'll go back to, do you have a press card?
I don't need a press card. There's no law in any of the 50 states or the federal government that requires a press card.
So then it is
The last time that press was licensed was 1662 in England.
So it is your belief that you should be able to
It's not a
show up here
belief,
and
it's a
walk
fact.
through this entire facility and video
No,
where you-
not any restricted areas. Anywhere the general public's allowed to be. Photojournalism, the right to free press, is restricted by 3 things: time, place, and manner. Time, when the general public's allowed to be there. Manner, in a way that does not disrupt or impede business. And place, anywhere the general public is allowed to go.
So manner. You don't think just showing up unannounced, refusing to identify yourself, just simply saying, I'm a journalist. And that's enough for you to video these people and make them nervous, and that's your acceptable manner.
When you are,
And your standard.
when you guys are looking to catch somebody doing something wrong, do you show up announced?
I didn't ask you to ask me a question. I asked you a question.
Well, that's my answer. I don't announce myself when I'm trying to catch government being
They do
corrupt.
not want you to be here.
Then I would suggest, what they do, they go to the legislators and have the laws changed, have the First Amendment
I
right
would
changed.
suggest to you that if you think your rights have been violated, to file a lawsuit
Oh,
against these people.
Well, I do. I've got 5 going right now.
It doesn't surprise me at all that he would suggest that public employees, and especially cops, are all protected by the government when it comes to lawsuits. They would rather go through that and throw you in a cage than to just simply be wrong. It's absolutely disgusting and pitiful behavior.
I got 3, so.
And do y'all have identification?
If you suspect me of a crime, like Alabama statutes, what crime do you suspect me of?
So do you have an identification or not?
I have identification if you can articulate a crime you suspect me of, absolutely. I will not deny my ID if you can articulate a crime that you suspect me of, like Alabama statutes require.
Alabama statute.
15.5, I forgot the last couple of digits, but yeah.
Awesome. So because you're a suspicious person, they've called us because of your behavior that is suspicious and strange in nature. We're going to write a report for today.
And I'm under no obligation.
Name each of them
Yeah, I'm under no obligation to help you write your report or do your investigation.
and ask for it.
Right.
All I asked for was an ID.
Right, I understand that under Alabama statute, unless you suspect me of committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or have committed a crime, I'm not required to give it to you. Is that correct? Am I misquoting that? I'm correct, right?
No.
Okay.
I'd urge you to call my attorney.
Urgently noted. Identify them and write a report.
Matt Green.
Suspicious circumstance.
Matt Green.
Okay.
That's the attorney.
What's your name?
What crime?
Officer Dodson. Sorry, told you.
What
Suspicious
crime?
person.
What crime?
Is he the supervisor?
No.
Okay. then.
Okay, I'll talk to the Sarge.
Supervisor's busy at the moment.
Okay, we'll wait till Sarge gets out.
Okay. We'll wait. I got all day.
You got a lot longer time than you got.
So you think?
Oh, I know. I'm retired, buddy.
I got all day.
I got all year. Let's go.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
We saw this.
Oh, we will. In court. Be much obliged to go to court with you.
Please.
These cops have all day to harass people that are not breaking the law, but they do not bring that same energy when it comes to catching predators or people that are actually out there hurting others. It comes down to their ego and them simply not wanting to be wrong. One of the best things you can do for yourself in life is being able to admit when you're wrong and learn from your mistakes. That's something a lot of cops need to take to consideration.